In 2021, Omega updated their Speedmaster Professional, and one of the biggest changes compared to the previous model is the bracelet. In this video, I will be sharing the updates Omega made on the bracelet, and I will also reveal an interesting finding about the bracelet at the end. I have not heard anyone talking about this finding on YouTube, so I think you will find this interesting to know. There are 4 major updates on the bracelet. First of all, the new bracelet has smaller links, which looks somewhat similar to the Rolex Jubilee bracelet. The end links are now much smaller as they no longer stick out like they used to do in the previous generation. The clasp has also received an update. It is now much smaller, and Omega has used a new design and dropped the text engraving on the clasp. Finally, the bracelet now tapers nicely. It goes all the way from 20mm down to 14mm. As you might know, Omega produces the Speedmaster Professional in 2 configurations, one with the Hazelite crystal and one with the Sapphire crystal. There are 3 obvious ways to tell the difference between the two. You can tell by the Omega logo at the 12 o'clock. The Sapphire version has an Apply logo, and the Hazelite version has a printed logo. You can also tell by the caseback. The Sapphire version has an open caseback, whereas the Hazelite version has a closed caseback. Finally, you can tell by the bracelet. The Hazelite version is fully brushed, whereas the Sapphire version has some polished links. I got the Sapphire version myself, and therefore the bracelet has both brush and polished finishes. There is one surprising element of the bracelet which I have just recently noticed. I find it quite interesting and therefore wanted to share it with you all. What I've noticed is that the part which was supposed to be fully polished are actually not polished all the way through. If I flip over to the back side of the bracelet looks just like the one you will get from the Hazelite version. If you have a Sapphire version but want the fully brushed bracelet from the Hazelite version, I will give you a tip here. Since all the links are symmetrical, I think you just need to unscrew the screws here, flip the bracelet upside down, and secure your bracelet back to the clasp. Then you will get yourself a fully brushed bracelet, just like the one you would receive from the Hazelite version. As you can see here, the areas that are supposed to be polished actually have a brush finish. This means that the underside of the Sapphire bracelet would actually flow nicely with the clasp when you flip it upside down. The only issue is that there are also polished elements on the end links, so if you want a full-on brush bracelet, you will probably have to order the fully brushed end links from Omega to complete the look. I'm not sure how much would the end links cost, but it would still be cheaper than buying a whole new bracelet from Omega. Oh, one more thing. There are some text on 2 links, so if you do flip the bracelet upside down, the text will be on show. But I guess you can quite easily get rid of it by polishing it off. So there you have it. If you are a fan of the Sapphire model but prefer a more understated fully brushed bracelet, you can consider this option. Otherwise, if you are one of those who like swapping out bracelet, strap, and NATO, you can also consider this option as a way to spice things up. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this video helpful and informative. Please consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out on future uploads.